Okay, we're back, and it's time to glue up the neck block. This is the critical one. This is the actual, really the lining up of the whole guitar. You got to think about it. The neck on either side of the E strings on the neck, you've got very little before those strings hang off of the neck, and we cannot have that. So this is critical. The center line and the side set is marked with the center line on my jig, which is all marked. Here's the neck block. Got a line mark that the bottom of it will actually reach the MDF board, and I've got a mark there, so I've just marked all over it. The test run there, pretty much. Now you can't see it. Anyways, I'm going to hang the camera the best I can. Bear with me. I'm going to put some glue to it. Alright, hang in there. Pray for me.
Chrysler is a registered trademark of Chrysler Group LLC.
Okay, the glue out, hide glue. And the lid off of it. Stir it up a little bit. Seems that's looking real good actually. We get our clamp ready over here. Got it ready. And let's check the temp on that hide glue. Hide glue needs to be around 140 to 155 degrees working. It's a little bit low. It's boiling now, so I'm going to bring it up to in case you didn't know what this is, there's a pot of glue in this hot pot. And you really want hide glue to be, the texture of it to be like syrup, like warm syrup. Okay, here we go. Generously put some hide glue on this block. And we're going to stick it. Everything's lined up there. Gotta be really fast with this stuff. And like before, I'm going to lift the jig up carefully here, pull my pins out. I want to get some clamps on the bottom to ensure that the neck block is joined to the wood. Really good. Good there. Clamp up some. And the thing about hide glue, I know you hear me talking a lot about it. It's really user friendly for the builder, because if I screw up, and that is a very good possibility, is hide glue is reversible.
Let us worship and bow down and kneel before the Lord, our Maker.
Meaning I can put heat to the hide glue and I can take it apart. These builds, the guy that's kind of coaching me along a little bit, his name is John Hall. That's who I'm buying the equipment from at this point. Kind of encouraged me in the fashion that I kind of like the advice. I had mentioned to him that I'd heard hide glue is aggravating to work with, and he says, well, he says, just start out with it and you'll never know how hard it is to work with. And he's right in a sense. It's really good glue to work with, I found. Maybe I'm just lucky with it or whatever, but we've had really good success from day one. And I say we, usually my friend Lee is here working with me, but no car repair work today. So I thought we'd make a little progress on the guitar. Again, this is my first guitar, and these are some of the first videos. The first video I took was the tail block, and it came out upside down on YouTube. So I did the editing thing on YouTube, and it takes a little while. It may take a day or two, I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to come get the camera. And let's get a look at it. See what it looks like. Down in there. Some pretty good squeeze out. I think I put more glue this time than the back, but that's okay. You don't want to go too slack on the glue. You can squeeze out. And especially the neck block, because of the lack of wood material glue into the sides for the dovetail. This would be a dovetail neck. I'm used to working with the dovetail necks in the aspect of doing the neck sets. I've done about 4 neck sets, I think, on my own guitars. They've all come out pretty good. Had to take one back apart. I didn't shim it correctly, and that's the thing. You got to shim them right to just get the heel of the neck to butt against the body really good. And so I am familiar with the dovetails. And one thing you always want to make sure when you're doing this is keep in mind where you are in relation to the top and the back when you're gluing this block, because at first when I was doing some dry runs I had it upside down. That would not be good. So anyways, we will check back in about an hour, take the clamps off, and we need to level these things, but I probably am going to wait until tomorrow to do the leveling. I just want the glue to set up really good, you know, before we start getting them, jerking them around and everything. So anyways, there you go. It's starting to come together. I'll get another video of leveling the blocks and show you how I can do that, and we'll see how it turns out. We're walking through this together, guys. This is our first guitar. This is black walnut. It took me 3 sets of sides to get to a usable set of sides. So if you've heard that it can be very frustrating building a guitar, you've heard right. But it's a lot of fun. It's different. It's a lot different from doing auto mechanics. That's what I've done all my life. And I've always played guitars, but have just come to have a passion for building them, working on them. And so there we go. We'll check back with you in about an hour.